when we look at US Maine, now we have a problem because the state of Maine has implemented PFAS reporting requirements, and those PFAS reporting requirements apply to any product sold in Maine, and that includes electrical and electronic equipment. And what makes it even worse is it became effective January of this year, so it's enforced now. And this is LD 1503, an act to stop PFAS pollution. And it was added under Title 38, Section 1614 of the Maine State Code. So you can find it there. And I've provided a link to the legislation as well. Now, as of January 1st of this year, producers must notify the DEP of any product containing intentionally added PFAS that's sold in Maine. Those reports require at a minimum what the product is, which PFAS is there, how much is there, and your contact information. That's at a minimum. You might want to provide more information like why it's there. But that's just the minimum data they require you to submit. It also restricts the sale of new carpets, rugs, and fabric treatments with PFAS. So again, not really impacting us for the restrictions, but the reporting requirement does. The notification requirement is 100% in scope for us, right? And by 2030, their goal is to eliminate PFAS from all products, unless it's deemed unavoidable. So they're following the kind of process that the 5 member states have done, but they're kind of phase that in over the next 7 years or so. So we'll see how that progresses for them. Now, when we look at how we make these notifications, right, we're obligated to make these notifications that we have PFAS present in our products. Well, the problem is that the system to make those notifications is not in place yet. The department is currently working with the IC2 to develop a reporting system to create a database that you could load that data info, but there's no information available. There's no place to load the information yet. But regardless of the availability of the system, the obligation for you to make the report is still there. You are not absolved of your legal obligation to submit the notification simply because the notification system isn't provided. So what you have to do is you have to actually submit that by email. So you just put that information into any kind of document, PDF, Excel, whatever, and you email it to the PFASproducts@maine.gov. Right? Now, if you don't have the information available yet, you're still collecting data on presence of PFAS in your products, then you would want to provide a letter describing the efforts to comply, what challenges you're facing, why you can't actually make the report yet. And this could actually be submitted by an association on behalf of multiple companies as well. And you would just make that submission to the same email address. So again, just to summarize, you have an obligation to submit information on PFAS present if you're selling your products in Maine. The system to make those submissions is not in place, so you have to email those submissions directly to them. If you have any questions about that or how to do that, you can also email PFASproducts@maine.gov. I've been in contact with the folks over there at the DEP, and they're very responsive and they're very helpful. So if you have any questions, I would encourage you to shoot them an email.
Learn more by viewing the full-length video online at greensofttech.com/videos. Plus, learn about our environmental regulation solutions online at greensofttech.com.